Hi, my name is Hunter and I am from Young Outdoors. I'm going to be reviewing the Cabela's Westwind 6-person tent. It is an older model, so this tent has been up for 6 months straight, and I've lived in it for about 2 months straight and then took a break, 2 months break, and then I've been on another break for right now. So I'm going to list some positives and negatives about this tent. So let's go right to the outside. So if you come over here, you have a nice little
rain fly.
It is protective, but there was one incident. So right here on the seam, this is Gorilla Tape. The seam, as you see, is ripped, but just some Gorilla Tape and it gets fixed right up. This has stood in heavy rain, 40-mile-an-hour winds, and it's fine except for that one little break. So if we come around to the side, when you have heavy winds, you want to have these. These are extra support beams so that it won't move around.
Your guidelines?
Guidelines. And you have a little back entrance, so if you're hot or something in the summer, you open that up and you can open up the window there and you got nice ventilation. One of the negatives is during the summer, it gets so hot. So let's go inside. Another negative is this zipper. You think it's good, but sometimes right here, this will get caught and you gotta yank it down, and sometimes you can get stuck inside and you're constantly up and down. So when it's colder, you'll get a lot of rain on here and snow. So when you're here, you want to knock it off because this will sag down. So to get into the tent, you have a nice zipper. It's pretty thick, and it does have a nice mesh. So when we come inside, I am a 13-year-old and I am about 5'5", and I got plenty of headroom, and I also have this. My dad is 6'5", and he
5'8".
5'8", my bad, 5'8", and he's right about at the top. As you see here, this is a pretty big cot, and it fits in here pretty snug. You could have one here and a person with a little tent here, store all of your gear on the side. So to comfortably fit people, you have smaller cots, you could fit 3 people with cots and put the gear underneath of the cots. If you have no cots, you could fit about 4 people. This can fit a queen size mattress, blow up mattress. And it's pretty big. And a positive I like is it's a dome. So when it's really windy, the wind doesn't blow it over. But if it does start to sag in, the guidelines pull it back out. This is it's nice to have 2 people to set it up, but I've set it up before with 1 person. It took me about 20 minutes, I would say. The hardest thing is doing the rain fly, but otherwise it's nice. If you look in here, this ventilation, it's not very big, but it is some. But when it is cold, all of the condensation from your body heat gets stuck and it gets very wet. This is an older model, so the newer models have bigger vents, so that could have been solved. I don't know. So
even with those windows behind you down, you still collect ventilation, you're saying? I mean, you still collect condensation?
Yes. Well, very little. The more these are down, the less condensation you have. But also, if you have it down all the way, you're going to be freezing in the night. So you got to think about that. So I usually keep it right about here, about a foot down from the top, and I get nice ventilation. I'm cool throughout the night. So those are the positives. But some negatives also are the floor. If you don't have sorry about that, someone called us. So back to the floor. There is no tarp. If you leave this up for a long time, all the
no bathtub floor.
Yeah, no bathtub floor. And even if you put a tarp, this will help, sort of. If it rains, some water will seep through. As you see, it's very dead under there. And then you will get some moisture here. So that's why if you get a bathtub, or even if you put like not tiles, but something here to help protect the floor, that will keep it more comfy. I have noticed that I have a big German Shepherd, and she can't sleep in here because she'll just tear this up. So those are some positives, negatives. If you're looking for just a very nice tent that you're gonna keep up for maybe 2 or 3 weeks and want it to last the most, only reason I think it ripped is because I've had it for 3 years. This is older than 3 years, I think, almost
actually,
going on 4.
Actually, it's 5 years old.
5 years, my bad. It's actually 5 years old, and that just happened maybe 3 months ago.
And it's seen heavy use during those 5 years?
Huh?
Has it seen heavy use during those 5 years?
Oh yeah, I've abused it a lot. I have gone on camping trips. I just sometimes leave it out here for 2 or 3 months in a row without sleeping in here, and it's fine. So this is a really nice tent. If you go car camping, or just a place that you don't have to carry this in a backpack, and you're not a huge camper, like maybe twice or 3 times a year, this will be fine for you. But if you're backpacking or just gonna use it a lot but still gonna car camp, you want something maybe with a bathtub floor, more harder or more heavy duty like liners, and just more overall, just a little stronger if you're gonna have it up for a while and abuse it a lot more. But if you're just a starter, this is an amazing tent. So thank you for tuning in, and this was the Cabela's West Wind 6-person tent.